1 spoonful of raw honey every day triggers these 8 things to your body. What if I told you that just 1 spoonful of raw honey a day could change how your body functions from the inside out? Raw honey isn't just a sweet topping for toast, it's a powerhouse loaded with enzymes, antioxidants, and natural compounds that trigger real, measurable changes in your brain, gut, heart, and even your skin. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to your body when you take 1 spoonful of raw honey every day. And this isn't the regular store-bought honey that's been processed and stripped of its nutrients. I'm talking about raw, unfiltered honey that's been used for centuries in natural medicine. As always, if you have health conditions or take medications, it's best to consult your healthcare provider before making daily changes to your diet. But like anything powerful, honey isn't for everyone. That's why I'll also tell you who should completely avoid raw honey, so make sure you stay with me till the end of this video. Now, let's get started. 1. Enhances digestive enzyme activity. When you take a spoonful of raw honey every day, something remarkable starts to happen inside your gut, and it's not just about sweetness. The presence of the natural enzyme amylase in raw honey is a major factor in this phenomenon. This enzyme begins breaking down starches the moment honey enters your mouth, setting off a chain reaction that eases the workload for your pancreas and small intestine. So when you eat something starchy, like bread, pasta, or even oatmeal, amylase from the honey helps start the digestion process early, giving your body a head start. But it's not just enzymes doing all the work. Raw honey also contains natural oligosaccharides, which are special types of sugars that your body doesn't fully digest. Instead, they act as food for the good bacteria living in your gut. When these healthy bacteria are well fed, they multiply and help your digestive system run smoother. That's why a spoonful of raw honey may reduce bloating, improve regularity, and enhance how nutrients are absorbed through your intestinal wall. The raw honey enzyme glucose oxidase is also essential as it reacts with oxygen to produce trace levels of hydrogen peroxide. Now, that might sound intense, but this tiny dose has a natural cleansing effect. It gently reduces harmful bacteria in your digestive tract without harming the beneficial microbes. This creates a cleaner environment for digestion to happen, allowing your gut lining to stay healthy and your food to be processed more efficiently. According to a study in Veterinary World, adding 1% kapok flower honey to the diet of juvenile common carp for 30 days significantly improved their growth, digestion, and gut health. 2. Modulates immune response through antimicrobial action. When you take a spoonful of raw honey daily, you're giving your body more than just a treat. Raw honey, particularly Manuka honey, contains the potent antimicrobial methylglyoxal, which is a major contributor to this phenomenon. Methylglyoxal doesn't just kill off harmful bacteria, it weakens their ability to multiply and stick to your tissues. That means when harmful invaders like E. coli or Staphylococcus aureus try to set up camp, methylglyoxal makes the environment too hostile for them to survive. This takes stress off your immune system and helps your white blood cells focus on other threats, rather than constantly cleaning up bacterial overload. Another key player is a natural peptide that bees add to honey during its production. This isn't just a random protein, it's nature's built-in antibiotic. Once inside your system, it disrupts the cell walls of bacteria, making them unable to function or reproduce. What makes bee peptide so special is that it targets only harmful bacteria, leaving the beneficial microbes in your gut and mucous membranes untouched. That kind of selective power is rare, and it gives your immune system a serious advantage without causing any collateral damage. And then there's the high concentration of phenolic acids in raw honey. These are plant-based antioxidant compounds that reduce low-grade inflammation across your body, something your immune system is constantly battling. Chronic inflammation makes your body overreact to even minor threats, which may wear down your immune defenses over time. The phenolic acids help calm that response, allowing your immune cells, especially macrophages and natural killer cells, to respond more precisely and efficiently. According to research, honey is a natural antimicrobial that fights bacteria, even drug-resistant ones, thanks to compounds like hydrogen peroxide and B-defensin 1. It boosts healing, reduces inflammation and scarring, and works even better when combined with antibiotics. Honey also helps lower treatment costs by speeding up recovery and reducing the need for medication. 3. Stabilizes blood lipid profiles over time. It might sound surprising, but one spoonful of raw honey a day may actually help balance your cholesterol levels. The inclusion of flavonoids, particularly pinobanxin and apigenin, is a major contributor to this advantage. These plant-based antioxidants help protect the linings of your arteries from oxidative damage, which is a major cause of plaque buildup. When your blood vessels stay healthier, your body doesn't overproduce cholesterol as a protective mechanism. That means lower LDL levels and improved balance between the good and bad types of cholesterol, all without medication. Raw honey also contains organic acids, including gluconic acid, which play a subtle but powerful role in improving fat metabolism. These acids support liver function, encouraging the breakdown of excess lipids and preventing their accumulation in the bloodstream. Your liver is the command center for cholesterol production and filtration, and raw honey helps it work more efficiently, kind of like tuning up an engine so it runs cleaner. Sterols found in raw honey that are derived from pollen are another important component. These plant sterols compete with dietary cholesterol during digestion, limiting how much bad cholesterol gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Over time, this reduces total cholesterol and supports a more favorable HDL to LDL ratio. The result isn't just numbers on a lab report, it's about reducing strain on your arteries, improving circulation, and protecting your heart from long-term damage. According to ResearchGate, honey consumption significantly improved blood lipid profiles in obese adults across various ethnic groups. It reduced total cholesterol, LDL, and triglycerides while increasing HDL, especially in obese individuals, more consistently than in normal weight subjects. 4. Provides steady glucose supply without spiking insulin. Unlike processed sugars that send your insulin levels soaring and crashing just as fast, one spoonful of raw honey every day works differently. The first reason behind this gentle energy curve is the natural fructose to glucose ratio found in raw honey. Glucose gives you immediate fuel, while fructose is processed by the liver into glycogen, a stored form of energy your body may tap into later. This combination allows your body to burn some energy now and save the rest for later, which keeps your blood sugar levels from spiking all at once. The liver acts like a smart energy manager here, using that glycogen reserve to maintain balance between meals or overnight. The raw honey's trace mineral content, especially its zinc and chromium content, is another important factor. These minerals help your body use insulin more efficiently, making it easier for cells to absorb glucose without the pancreas going into overdrive. Chromium, in particular, enhances insulin sensitivity by improving how insulin binds to receptors on your cells. That means you get more energy with less insulin, which is a big win for people watching their blood sugar or trying to avoid insulin resistance. What also plays a role is the low glycemic index of raw honey. Because it's not just plain sugar but a complex mix of sugars, enzymes, and micronutrients, your body breaks it down slower than refined sweeteners. This delayed digestion helps smooth out your glucose curve, providing sustained energy without that jittery spike followed by a crash. The slower absorption also means your brain gets a more stable fuel supply, which keeps you mentally clear and physically steady throughout the day. According to Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity, honey may help manage diabetes when used with medical treatment. Though once avoided due to its sugar content, studies now show honey may support insulin balance and offer antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and heart protective benefits, especially in type 2 diabetes. 5. Improves sleep quality by fueling the liver at night. Most people don't realize it, but your body does some of its most important work while you sleep. And one spoonful of raw honey every day may actually help make that process smoother and more effective. The first piece of the puzzle is natural glucose, which raw honey delivers in just the right amount. This small dose of glucose feeds your liver's glycogen stores, the energy reserve your body relies on to keep your brain fueled during sleep. If those stores run low in the middle of the night, your brain will trigger a stress response, waking you up or disturbing deep sleep. But when you provide your liver with a bit of glucose before bed, it creates a stable energy supply that helps your body stay calm and undisturbed throughout the night. Raw honey indirectly triggers tryptophan transport, which is another powerful contributor. The light insulin response caused by honey promotes the movement of tryptophan, an amino acid, into the brain. Once there, tryptophan converts to serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter that later transforms into melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. This chain reaction leads to better quality rest, deeper sleep cycles, and an easier time both falling and staying asleep. What really ties this benefit together is acetylcholine support through natural choline-like compounds present in raw honey. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in REM sleep and overall brain communication during the night. While most people focus on melatonin alone, it's actually acetylcholine that helps organize your sleep architecture, how your brain moves through different sleep stages. By supporting the availability of this compound, raw honey contributes to more restorative rest, improved memory consolidation, and better focus when you wake up. According to PubMed, a study on children with upper respiratory infections found that a single bedtime dose of eucalyptus, citrus, or labiatae honey significantly improved sleep quality compared to a placebo. 6. Reduces oxidative stress in cellular tissues. When taken daily, one spoonful of raw honey helps reduce oxidative stress, which is a silent process that slowly wears down your cells, leading to aging, inflammation, and even chronic disease over time. It contains a rare flavonoid that acts as an antioxidant. It plays a direct role in stabilizing your cell membranes and reducing the amount of oxidative damage your tissues face from pollution, stress, poor diet, or even intense exercise. It scavenges free radicals, the unstable molecules that steal electrons from your healthy cells, and neutralizes them before they may do harm. This keeps the cells in your heart, brain, skin, and even your eyes working better for longer. Raw honey also contains the enzyme catalase, which is essential for decomposing hydrogen peroxide into its component parts, water and oxygen. Your body produces small amounts of hydrogen peroxide during metabolism, but when it builds up, it becomes toxic to cells. Catalase steps in as a defense mechanism, especially for high-energy organs like the brain and liver, where oxidative stress tends to accumulate the fastest. With more catalase available, your body handles metabolic stress more efficiently and reduces the wear and tear on its most important tissues. The third element that plays a huge role is phenylacetic acid, a lesser-known organic acid in raw honey that has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant activity. It works by reducing the activity of inflammatory messengers that usually show up when oxidative stress gets out of control. This protects delicate tissues, especially in the lining of blood vessels and the lungs, where chronic inflammation and free radical damage often go hand in hand. Phenylacetic acid helps your cells stay calm, resilient, and ready to repair themselves properly. According to the National Library of Medicine, honey demonstrated a strong neuroprotective effect in astrocyte cells exposed to oxidative stress. At a 1% concentration, honey significantly prevented cell death by reducing oxidative damage. Its rich mix of antioxidants, including phenols and enzymes, helped protect brain cells, suggesting honey may support brain health and reduce neuroinflammation linked to disorders like depression and Alzheimer's. 7. supports wound healing from the inside out. When you take just 1 spoonful of raw honey a day, you're not just boosting energy or digestion, you're feeding your body the tools it needs to repair itself at the cellular level. It happens because of proline, an amino acid naturally found in raw honey. Proline plays a major role in collagen synthesis, which is essential for rebuilding damaged skin, blood vessels, and connective tissue. When your body has enough proline, it may form stronger collagen fibers that close wounds quicker and leave behind healthier, more resilient tissue. It's like giving your body the bricks it needs to rebuild, only faster and sturdier. The nitric oxide-promoting polyphenols are another noteworthy component. These plant-based molecules in raw honey help increase nitric oxide production in your blood vessels, which improves circulation and brings more oxygen and nutrients to the site of injury. Better blood flow means faster repair. The more oxygen your cells get, the more efficiently they regenerate, especially in deeper wounds or areas with slow healing like your legs or feet. It's a gentle but powerful way to support the healing process from within. Also important is the presence of live enzymes, especially invertase and diastase, which aren't just helpful for digestion, they actually have a role in anti-inflammatory and tissue repair pathways. These enzymes help reduce oxidative stress and cellular waste around damaged areas, allowing immune cells like macrophages to clean up debris and focus on rebuilding tissue. When inflammation is controlled, your body shifts more quickly into the healing phase, speeding up recovery and reducing the chances of chronic irritation or scarring. According to Open Life Sciences, honey is a safe, natural treatment that promotes healing and fights infection in various wounds, including burns, ulcers, and diabetic sores. Its bioactive compounds make it a strong alternative to antibiotics, especially as resistance grows. 8. Maintains oral and dental microbial balance. One of the reasons having 1 spoonful of raw honey every day helps your mouth so much is because it contains hydrogen peroxide-producing enzymes, specifically glucose oxidase. When this enzyme interacts with moisture in your mouth, it releases a small amount of hydrogen peroxide, a safe, natural antiseptic. This gently reduces levels of harmful bacteria like Streptococcus mutans, the main culprit behind tooth decay. Unlike harsh chemical rinses, it doesn't wipe out all bacteria, just the bad actors, allowing the healthy species to flourish and defend your gums. Another powerful element is methyl serengate, a rare antioxidant compound found in high-quality raw honey. This compound helps limit the formation of biofilms, those sticky layers of bacteria that form plaque and contribute to gum disease. By interfering with the bacteria's ability to stick to your teeth, methyl serengate makes it easier for your saliva to rinse them away before they cause damage. That means less tartar, fewer infections, and a cleaner feeling that lasts throughout the day. Also working behind the scenes are natural prebiotic sugars in raw honey, such as raffinose and malacitose. These don't just pass through your mouth unnoticed, they actually serve as selective food for beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. When these good microbes get the nutrients they prefer, they crowd out the harmful species, maintaining a more balanced oral ecosystem. This reduces acidity in the mouth, which protects enamel and keeps the environment less inviting for cavity-causing organisms. According to the Saudi Dental Journal, honey significantly improved oral health in female orthodontic patients by preventing harmful plaque acidity and reducing bacterial counts. Moving on, let's discuss who should avoid raw honey. If you're like me and love the idea of adding a spoonful of raw honey to your daily routine, it's important to know that while honey is natural and packed with benefits, it's not safe for everyone. In some cases, it may actually do more harm than good. So before you grab that jar, here's a quick list of people who should definitely be cautious or avoid raw honey completely. 1. Infants under 1 year old. Babies should never consume raw honey due to the risk of infant botulism. Their digestive systems aren't mature enough to handle Clostridium botulinum spores that might be present, which may cause serious illness. 2. People with compromised immune systems. If your immune system is weakened due to chemotherapy, autoimmune conditions, or organ transplants, raw honey might expose you to bacterial spores that your body can't fight off easily. 3. Those with pollen or bee product allergies. Raw honey may contain trace amounts of pollen, propolis, or bee proteins. If you're allergic to any of these, consuming honey could lead to serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. 4. Diabetics who struggle with blood sugar control. While some studies suggest honey might help with insulin regulation, it's still a sugar. If your blood sugar is highly sensitive or unstable, even natural sugars like those in honey could cause spikes. 5. People on low-carb or ketogenic diets. If you're strictly avoiding carbs, even a spoonful of honey may throw off your macros. Despite its health benefits, honey is high in natural sugars and not ideal for strict low-carb plans. 6. Those taking certain medications. Honey may interact with blood sugar or blood pressure medications. If you're on meds for diabetes or hypertension, talk to your doctor before making it a daily habit. 7. Individuals with gut sensitivities to FODMAPs. Honey is high in fructose and is considered a high FODMAP food. If you have IBS or other digestive sensitivities, honey could trigger bloating, cramping, or discomfort. If you take just one spoonful of raw honey every day, like I do, you're not just satisfying a sweet craving. You're actually triggering powerful changes throughout your body, from your brain and liver to your skin and gut. It's more than just a natural sweetener, it's what I'd call a true health booster. But let me be real with you, moderation matters. Raw honey is still a form of sugar, and if you overdo it, it may mess with your blood sugar levels. That's why I always make sure to use just a small amount and only go for high-quality, pesticide-free raw honey. If you're going to try this daily, trust me, it's worth getting the good stuff. Now that we have discussed many benefits of having one spoonful of raw honey every day, let's talk about some other topics of interest. Interested in knowing more about health secrets? Watch 12 Powerful Health Benefits of Drinking Fennel Tea Daily. You may also try our video on 12 Powerful Health Benefits of Olive Oil Every Day. Go ahead, click one. Or, better yet, watch both and learn more about your body. Do you prefer raw honey? Let us know in the comments below.